Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we're on the PC to check out a brand new career program. And we've checked out career programs in the past, but you know, they were all the standard passenger and cargo and, you know, things like that. This one is on the other side of the career spectrum, and it is called FS Kingpin. And what this is basically bringing the world of GTA to flight sim. So, been messing with this for the last few days now. Shout out to the lovely developer Ben for contacting me. Absolutely loving my time with this so far. I feel like this is one of those third-party career programs that really makes me want to keep coming back to it because of all the features that are included with it. I just wanted to make sure it was Ben. Perfect. Because I was like, I know it is, but I wanted to double check. But yeah, so let's go full screen on this program here. Or fuller. So you can see what's going on. So, oops, I did not mean to do all that. Oh my goodness. Alright, hang on. Need to get used to this. So there's 4 different ways to start. You can start in Japan, you can start in Italy, you can start in Colombia, and I completely forgot what the 4th one is. Maybe Mexico. So you can do Yakuza things, Mafia things, cartel, whatever. And you work your way up from that. I'll wait on the missions for now. And of course, you got a map here. You kind of see the specific areas like I was talking about. You got Italy. The UK is another one, that's right. And then Japan over there. I started with the Colombia one. Of course, you can manage and run your own, how do I say this YouTube friendly wise? Your own company. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm just working my way up through the beginning portion of this. We'll eventually be able to have our own cargo set up and everything. Here you can buy new planes, which range from single engine, to twin engine, turboprop, light jet, medium jet, and heavy, and airliner. And of course, you can do all this in free flight. So if you want to have real players flying around, you can have that going on, which is of course what we're going to do today. Got a little tablet here, shows our unlocks, all the different features, the aircraft we can use, regions, contraband, and of course our other rivals. Got our logbook, showing all of our fantastic time in the mode. Oh, hang on, let me get out of this. There we go. They just added this yesterday. It's really cool to see how much has been updated since I just got into it a few days ago. They're very, very active with the development of this, and I love that. Especially with the disappointment that the in-sim career mode is becoming. It's nice seeing things actually happen. So they just added a loan feature yesterday. Eventually we'll be able to do contracts or set those up for rivals. We have different operations, don't know what that is just yet, but I'm assuming they'll probably pay more than the regular missions. We'll be able to unlock safe houses at level 25, which lets us do some other production and stash cargo abroad. And at level 10 we unlock economy trading. We can open our own labs at level 16, have the rivals feature at level 10, and then hire our own crew at level 12, which you can actually have other pilots. I think you can do ground transport of things as well. So there's just a lot to this, and I love that. I think this is really cool. And then of course, the missions themselves, which I love the way that they've done this as well, because it isn't just go to point A to point B and that's it over and over and over again. You actually have other reasons to do a certain mission. It'll let you know if it's high terrain, It'll let you know if you're going to a brand new airport you've never been to before. I think that's a cool little thing on that. You have night missions, which pay out more XP. So if you depart and arrive between local sunset and sunrise, you can do this live weather, you can do it with your own weather, you can do whatever you want the mission to really be, especially with these types of things. Just have regular ones. We're going to be doing this one to start off, a low altitude mission, where you have to be at a certain ceiling, or stay under a certain ceiling the entire flight. And we have had other ones with, if you fly through bad weather, you get a bonus and payout, you know, all that type of stuff. So it's, I think it's pretty sweet. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So that's kind of a little quick rundown of FS Kingpin. Let me also add this to the, hang on, let me add their website. Because right now it is in a closed beta. But if you're on PC and you want to join the waitlist, this is where you'll find out all the information about the program website. And again, this is only on PC, unfortunately, since, you know, all this stuff needs other programs to be installed, which is why it's only on PC. But, yeah, there we go. So now, let's get that mission going. We're going to be doing the low altitude for a plus 25% bonus to our XP. And we will be starting at SKCN and going to SKUA, Sierra Kilo Uniform Alpha. So let me go ahead and shrink this here. And let's get started. But yeah, it's really the first time I've done one of these career programs, and I've been excited to get back into it, because I really want to know what the other features are playing like and everything. So we'll go into free flight, of course. So if you're on PC and Xbox and you want to fly along, you can absolutely do so. This isn't the in-sim career mode where we're all in a lonely world and all that nonsense. So, let me get this open again. So, SKCN. I'm hoping I'll be able to stream this fine, because my PC sometimes does fine with the sim and then other times doesn't, so we'll see what's going on. And then I'll get to chat once we are up in the sky here. So, since this is just a low altitude challenge, we can make the weather whatever we want. I'm gonna just stick to live weather for this. And that's it, so we'll accept it. Low altitude run. Fly the whole route under the AGL ceiling shown on the active mission banner. A short 3-second grace lets you clip the ceiling without busting, but a sustained climb above it loses the bonus for the flight. Cash payout is unaffected either way. So it isn't just like a mission fails, you just lose that extra bonus XP. So, got it. And then of course, you pick the plane that you're wanting to be in. Of course, I bought the Cessna Corvallis. The program already knows that. And now we just pop into where we want to be. You can spawn on the runway if you want to, or you can do a cold and dark start. We may as well kind of just take our, well, yeah, I'll do that, that's fine. It's a shorter route, 28 minutes to do this flight. And let me make sure everything's set up. Because for whatever reason on PC, I don't know if anybody else is having that, but it always turns off multiplayer every time I restart the sim. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. But cool, let's start the flight. I just realized I've left that on the screen, but that's fine. I wanted to kind of leave it there. So we need to stay below 1,200 feet above the ground the whole time. So we're gonna be nice and low the whole way through. Awesome. So we'll hide this out of the way for now. And let it begin. It's funny, I keep getting the resource GPU stuff a lot more on PC as well than I ever did. Yeah, good old sim up day 5. But overall, there's no performance hit or anything like that with running the program, which I'm happy to see. Some of them can be really, really intensive in the background. So I'm glad this one isn't one of those. So we're at 300 feet here. Let's go for... because we'll have to adjust it. Because if the elevation below us changes, we'll have to lower with that to keep our bonus. So we'll go from that. Let me just do a double check. We're all good. We're green. Yes. Perfect. And we're going to SKUA Sierra Kilo Uniform Alpha. 103 nautical miles. Perfect. Let me just make sure. In the EFB, I don't want to go the wrong way. I mean, I can just double check in the map because it does track your flight. Perfect. We are good to go. Excellent. I'm just so in a rush to get onto the air here. Hang on. Let's take this off. Sweet. And you can pick whatever livery you want. I know, what a concept that is, right? And of course, if you want to be more, you know, in tune with the role play going on, you can of course get a cargo variation of the aircraft you're flying and all that fun stuff if you so choose to be that specific with your aircraft. I gotta remember, we're low altitude this time. So for now, get the heading here. Bring the altitude down to 900 feet. Bank to the left and head to our destination. And now, let me catch up with chat. When new planes in PS5? New planes released yesterday. Hello, Sush. Hello, hello. And Big Chungus. Good morning, Cowtown. How's your afternoon going? I'm still in the morning, but it is going fantastic, Chungus. Hopefully yours is as well. Pilot, hello, and welcome to the stream as well. Go to 800. As a matter of fact, hang on, let's go down to 700. Have you seen the new planes on PS5? Yep. Is this a payware? Currently, no. I'm not sure what their plan is. It might be something that's a one-time purchase in the future. But right now, it is just beta. You can join the wait list and have a chance of popping in. The developer said there's about 25 or 26 people in the beta currently flying around. And I am one of them and very much enjoying my time with this thing. And yes, mister, this is only on PC, as, you know, stuff like this cannot be utilized on console, just because it needs the third-party program and other programs installed and stuff like that. I'm so disappointed when I purchased a Volanta add-on. I tried everything you did and rebooted 30 plus times and still got the pixel box that can't be expanded. I'm so upset over it. I'm sorry, Venomous. It was really weird. One of the developers of that actually commented on the video. They have an update to hopefully help out with that. I'm not sure how long it'll take for it to get there. I mean, the marketplace updates every day through the week, so maybe it'll be faster. But hopefully you'll be able to use it soon. I don't think it's to that extent, D3. And Ciao from Italy. Bought 24 on PS5 and playing it only on PSVR 2, all in Italian language, and I'm enjoying so much. Very nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it, PJ. Very nice. And Die Hard, is anyone having problems with memory issues? Yep. Good old Sim Update 5. Especially with the airliners. I mean, if you're flying general aviation, you won't see it as much. But yeah, if you're doing airliners, things went wrong with the update. Hello, Simon. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the stream. And Donald, hello as well. Biker, is the SR-71 in the marketplace in VR for PS5, and is it worth getting? I don't know if it's... I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody else has tried that out already with VR. But, yeah, I don't know. I flew the SR-71 in the PC version. It's fun, you know. So, I mean, if you're looking for something fast and different to fly. Your flaps. What about them? They've been up the whole time. Who said that? D3. I don't know what you were talking. I mean, they were up the. I mean, see, look, we can zoom in on there. It's fine. They definitely weren't down the whole time. But all right, let me bring the window back up here. I'm gonna go up just a little bit here. Not 1800. Just give us a little bit of a buffer here. Don't want to get too close to the ground. I'm just going to put this over here so you can still see most of the screen. But now you can see we're on the map, showing us where we are, how we're doing on our route to our destination. Again, if you're just joining, this is FS Kingpin, a criminal career program that is currently in beta. I have the link in the, or pinned in the chat, so if you want to check out the website, see everything going on, you can do so. Oh, we even get the live, oh sweet, we even get a live thing of our altitude. Tracks that, nice. Okay, we are good. I was confused as to why we were turning all of a sudden, because I'm not in nav mode. I'm going to bring the power back just a little bit as well. Sorry, I got really distracted by that. I was like, what's happening? So yeah, this is just a low altitude run mission. There are other ones, you know, nighttime missions, bad weather missions. Of course, we have our Corvallis that I bought there. Can we actually... Oh, we can even change the tail number. Okay. Look at my landing. It also tracks your landing. It'll show you a whole stats page. There's also this kind of cool... I don't know what those are called, like roguelite type games, where after the mission there's 3 cards you can pick, which they give bonuses. They can also make it to where you unlock something earlier. We'll get to that when we land, though. And of course, like I was showing, we have the unlocks, we have safe houses, we can do contracts and operations down the road. We have economy trading, can open our own labs. We have rivals that we deal with. And then of course we can hire our own crew that can also pilot our other planes. They can also do deliveries on the ground and all that fun stuff, so... But yeah, been loving it. This is going to be our 5th mission completed. I've gone 519 nautical miles. There's even achievements to go for here. I've done a lot of career programs in the past, but I mean, it's just, this one's different. Love all the extra features I haven't gotten to yet. That's what makes me excited to keep progressing and seeing how that all evolves, and of course how this whole program evolves as it goes through the beta. So, very sweet. And then of course when you do start it, there's full on like a first mission, the tutorial almost, where you start off with a low altitude flight if you start here, which is kind of a crazy one. You're following the river low and everything. It was awesome. Does it seem like the scale of the buildings versus an aircraft is off? Examples, I was flying near a skyscraper in a helicopter, and the helicopter was extremely big compared to the skyscraper. I mean, if it was a generic building, it could be, because it's just going to randomly plop something on there. But if it's photogrammic, it's going to be the right size, because it's going to be the building itself in the sim. So it just depends on the building. I really hope we can have more community missions. I want heli rescue for traffic accidents, or that make me land on a cruise ship. We talked about it yesterday, and I'm hoping I'm wrong about the in-sim career mode, but I feel like it's... I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath for completely new content. I feel like they got the 20 certifications out now, and it'll probably stay that way for the foreseeable future. I don't think we're going to be seeing too much new in the in-sim career. Because I completely agree. I'd love to see that type of stuff. As opposed to find the orange backpack or the orange car, or, you know, it's just, it's the same thing over and over and over again, and it's just, we'll see. Hopefully Asobo can prove me wrong, but just with how they don't seem to really care about career mode too much, everything, you know, like the liveries, oh, we don't know what's going on with that. You know, it's just like, okay, whatever. Absolutely Venomous, glad you enjoy the content and happy to have you here in the chat. And again, this is free flight, so if people do want to join on PC or Xbox, we're out here. J-Mac, welcome to the stream. What's this add-on about? It is basically bringing your criminal enterprise wishes to the sim with this program. So we're just doing flight sim, but we're running a whole operation, basically. Can we get some half peanuts here? No. Because unfortunately, we don't have room for the half peanuts. We are delivering the cargo. So we need something like this for console. I would love to see this type of stuff come to console. I doubt it'll ever happen, unfortunately. But you know what? Actually, no. Asobo lets scams onto the marketplace with F or M scenery and their new 737-100. So it's not like the marketplace is free of just... So let us have a criminal career mode in the marketplace. Please. Because obviously there's no regulation onto the marketplace, so... It's unbelievable. That, you know, that has 150 plus reviews now to 4.8 out of 5. It's just, it gets funnier every single day for that 737-100. And I'll keep saying it, the fact that Asobo allows that to happen on the marketplace is absolutely abysmal. absolutely abysmal. But anyways, I would love to see stuff like this make its way over to console. In its current state, it probably will never happen, unfortunately, just because of the other programs that are needed. But it's so nice seeing a career program that's getting updated. Like, there's already new things after me being here for a couple days in the beta. It's such a breath of fresh air compared to, oh, let's wait a year and a half for heavy and super heavy certifications, which is mainly broken. It's like, oh, that was fun. That was worth the wait. Just so frustrated with the in-sim career at this point. But we're up to 21,000. I definitely didn't use the 50,000 because I love this feature too. You know, it lets you just kind of test everything if you really want to, unlock all the regions and all that, just to help test things out faster. But for now, I'm going to go through the main progress as normal. Of course, you can see our low altitude run here. Can't go above 1200 or else we lose our 25% bonus. We're almost halfway through. We have it easy this time though, because there isn't too much terrain difference, which is great. That's not always going to be the case. You will have other examples of mountains and things that you're having to navigate. So it won't always be this simple, but I'm perfectly fine with it being that way. Peanuts? No, they weren't, FMJ, not today. Does PC get more airplanes than PS5? I mean, PC and Xbox, for now, will be getting more than PlayStation. Because PlayStation has a whole different flow of things in order to get things into the marketplace. So, we'll see what ends up happening. I'm becoming more concerned if we will see liveries on the PlayStation. We've talked about it before, but I was like mentioning it again. Because I'm not sure what the rules and regulations are, since it all has to be approved by Sony, and those developers aren't getting the rights to the liveries. I am wondering if we'll even see livery packs at all over there, but we'll see. I think my next plane purchase is probably going to be the Baron of some sort. But really happy with my Corvallis so far, because honestly it's doing the same thing that would do, so I'll probably stick with that for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. But yeah, still in phase 1 of the career program here. I wanted to double check there wasn't a mountain in front of us. I knew it was fine, but you never know. Maybe 4 corners, maybe. I don't have time for a 4-hour flight. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, too, that's really frustrating, is so many of those missions just don't have a variety to it. I mean, it's been something I've been wanting changed since day 1 in 2024. 2025 came through, now we're into 2026. Most of the payouts make no sense. I mean, most of the missions don't have any variety to them. Fires should make it to where there's always something different. It could be a bigger fire, it could be a smaller fire. Search and rescue should have sometimes more than one person to rescue. All that type of stuff, but again, I just don't think Asobo has much interest in doing much. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but Career mode seems to be at the bottom of their priority list. And Robin, how are you, cow? I just did my first medium cargo mission in South America pretending to be a narcotics smuggler, but this is much cooler. Welcome to the stream, Robin. I just think they've done a fantastic job with this. Like, this program makes you want to come back. Like, you're excited to progress. You're excited to get to the point where you run your own labs, which I'm assuming is going to pay out more, because then can we price things out? You can hire your own crew. It isn't pushing a button that says assign pilot. Like, that's just dumb to me too in the NSIM career. It's like, what is this? But here you can actually hire specific people that can also fly your other aircraft, do the ground transport, things like that. As a Dutch person here, we are not complaining about the color orange, are we? I mean, orange is great. I love orange, but it's just so funny to me that they couldn't have made that have a variety either. We're looking for a hiker that was wearing an orange backpack. They drove an orange car. I mean, they really couldn't have programmed in like 5 different colors. No, it's always orange. It's lacking so much variety in the NSIM career mode. There is no A380 in the marketplace on any platform, so you'll be waiting quite a bit then for it to show up on the PlayStation. And Silent, hello, welcome to the stream. Let me switch over from my Pro to Xbox and I'll join you. Where are you? Venomous, we are. Nearest airport is Sierra Kilo, India Juliet, or... yeah, that's probably the closest. The other thing I find very odd from Asobo, other than the let everything onto the marketplace even though it's clearly a scam, their non-interest in making crossplay a thing. I find that very, very weird, because based off of what I've been hearing from you guys, most of you want crossplay. So for them to go on developer streams and say, we don't really have any plans of doing it, and that's that, is weird. I'm not sure. I don't know. Because it doesn't seem like it's a Sony thing. It seems like it's more of Asobo just not wanting to do it. And it's confusing to me, because it's obvious the interest is there. There's been plenty of people, we've talked about it since the PlayStation released, or since beforehand, when we found out it wasn't getting crossplay. And I don't know. I'm almost thinking we're back to 2020, where is development already focused on another flight sim? Is that what's happening here? Is that why, oh, we're not worried about liveries in career? Are they saving all that for another one just so they can say, hey, buy the new sim so you can change liveries in career mode, and that type of stuff? Like, you know, it's just, that's how it's starting to feel like is what's happening. It's like, oh, if you get Flight Sim 2028, crossplay's coming with PlayStation 5 and all that. I don't know, it's just, it's weird to me. Very, very weird. Hey, there's Venomous. Very nice. Because I always thought that was dumb, too. It's like, why is career in its own lonely world anyways? Why can't this function in free flight? Because you know how cool it would be to be like this, where you guys can still join, we're doing a mission, whatever, but we're not in our own world where it's like, oh, you guys can't join, I'm in career mode, which is the abandoned wasteland that it is. Because it would be so cool to see people doing their firefighting missions, or cargo transportation, passenger transport, agricultural spraying, as I'm just kind of flying around doing free flight or doing my own missions. I mean, there's such a missed opportunity with the NSIM career mode that it's still, you know, before the sim came out, they were under the impression that the in-sim career wasn't going to be anything popular. It was just going to be like, yeah, we'll put it out, whatever. And then for them to say, oh yeah, we were surprised so many people, like, why would you be surprised about it? Not everybody wants to just do free flight, fly around for 2 hours, land, and then be like, well, there goes 2 hours of my life. I mean, sure, there's examples where that's fun, like if you're just wanting to do some sightseeing, but for the most part, people want progression. People want something to work towards. Which is something else the in-sim career mode doesn't do a good job of. The only thing that you do for progression, really, especially after you unlock the specialization and certifications, is to get the boatload of cash that you need in order to get the airliners. Which for me, the airliners aren't really worth it because the payouts aren't that much different than, let's say, a 737. So there's just so much wrong with the career mode, which is just highly disappointing because it could be such a cool one in the sim that everybody can enjoy, but they just don't have much interest in, I don't know, improving it, evolving it, or anything like that. Follow you in an F-18 just for extra immersion. I love it. And Weirdy, hello, welcome to the stream. This is PC, Jordan. Anything new today, PS5? I don't know. I didn't look today. It was funny to join this stream and hear you talk about rules and regulations while presumably smuggling things. I'm not, no. Does it look like I'm doing anything? Oh my goodness, my frame rate, not surprising. I don't care if PC folks say that SU5 didn't degrade the experience on PC as well. It did. Because just like on console, on my PC I was able to get great frame rates, have settings up to high, and everything was fantastic. But Sim Update 5 also degraded the experience on PC. So PC people in the forum can be like, oh, everything's perfect. There's been a regression over here as well. Because even when I'm not streaming and I'm flying a general aviation plane at my home airport that I fly around a lot in, I notice that the frame rate and just overall stability has changed with SU5 over here as well. Mine, that Hammerhead plane, the Piaggio. But not in too much of a hurry to sponsor a Sobo after this update. Yeah, at this point I'm not really buying too much. I mean, we bought the Volanta thing for $5 yesterday, but I'm not buying the Boomerang. I don't really have any interest in those types of planes anyways. I mean, at least we got the Fokker for free, even though I'm not going to fly that, because again, I got the Ford Tri-Motor that I like, so. Just a shame that the ATR and AN2 and stuff like that have been delayed for who knows how long. Wish we would have done that with Sim Update 5 as well. But for whatever reason, that needed to be rushed on out there. Does the glide slope not appear for every runway while in the 172? Trying to get better at landing, and I noticed a lot of missions career mode don't have a scope. Yeah, so they won't all have, you know, PAPI lights and systems like that. So you will have areas where that will not be in the cockpit. But welcome to the stream, Colin. And Pilot Dan, hello, hello, welcome. Started from the bottom, scamming, now we here. Hello, Heisenberg. Hope this soon for PS5. It won't happen, unfortunately. Unless they somehow can get it working with the marketplace, but these programs are unfortunately only on PC just because of the third-party software that you install that connect to the sim. But if there would be some way to get this stuff over there, I would be buying it there as well. And I wouldn't even touch the in-sim career anymore. Crossplay would have been great, but I think they've lost the window of interest, in my opinion. Well, I mean, that's the other thing, too, is the general experience after Sim Update 5 killed a lot of great momentum. Because, again, especially on the PlayStation, I mean, even the Xbox, I was loving it. My goodness, being able to pop into the vanilla airliners or third-party airliners like the A350 that ran terribly before Sim Update 3 and 4, mainly before 4, and actually having an enjoyable experience with it, no memory issues, and then to have all of that disappear because of their rush to get Sim Update 5 out is still frustrating to me. I mean, I just can't believe it. Like, I don't even touch the sim as much in my free time. I'm in GTA or something, or now doing this on the PC. But again, PC had some regressions too. But overall, the Xbox and PlayStation players got the worst of Sim Update 5. No doubt about it. And the fact that we haven't really had any clarification about it or any word from the developers as to, hey, we messed up, something went wrong, we're working on a hotfix. Like, it's just complete radio silence. And that annoys me too. I mean, communication from Asobo's always annoyed me. It's always been something where it's just like, what is this? Why do we go weeks and months without hearing from you guys about what's happening? It's just, it's ridiculous. Holy crap, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize I'm so far behind on the chat here. Hello to the 70 of you stopping on by. Again, we are checking out a new criminal career program that's currently in beta, which you can see here. It's called FS Kingpin. I have the link pinned to the chat. I'll add it to the description after the stream's over, where you can check out the website, see what you can do with it, and then of course, join the wait list if you're on PC and want to join up and participate in the beta. So what this is, like I said, is a whole criminal-based career where you start from the bottom and then make your own company. I'm going to say it that way YouTube doesn't freak out. But down the road, you can set up your own labs, set up your own crew, all that type of stuff. You're basically bringing the GTA world of the bikers thing into the sky with extra features. Love that the missions have great variety to them with extra bonuses depending on what you're doing. Like this mission here, we need to be at an AGL ceiling of below 1,200 feet. So if we do that, we get the bonus. Night flights give out bonuses, bad weather give out bonuses, all that type of stuff, which we'll take a look at when we land here shortly. But yeah, I feel like this is probably my favorite one I've looked at regarding third-party careers. It's something different. It has a ton of features and things to look forward to as you're working your way through it. And they've been updating this thing almost every day since I've been in the beta for the last few days, and I love to see that as an in-sim career fan who's been kind of pretty much neglected. It's like, you know, it's only a 1.5 year wait to get 2 extra certifications that are broke, so just crazy. You know, I've been hearing about the Sky Crane. Did that revert? And is it a mess again? Because it's not the first time I've heard that again, and it wouldn't be surprising. They fix it in the beta, and then it's back to being broken in the full thing. I'll have to check on that. Mr. Longbow, thank you for all the encouraging information you put out. My PS5 is so unstable now, I can't really fly much at all. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're an airline fan. Because this is the problem, is I noticed this in the forums where if somebody says something like, oh, my experience isn't great because I'm flying X, Y, Z. And then almost 100% of the time somebody comes in, well, I don't fly the same way you do, and I don't have the issues. So it sounds like your issue. You know, it's this whole weird thing where if I'm not flying it the same way you are, and my experience is better than yours, then obviously your system is wrong, or your settings are wrong, or anything like that. Because for me, I don't really care much for the airliners, but I know a lot of you are, so I'm going to spend the time to check out the airliners and see what they're doing, because we've flown them from time to time. But those airliners are absolutely monstrosities now on console. But I'm not going to sit here and say, well, I don't fly airliners much, so I don't really care. You know, it's just, that whole mentality and attitude from people, especially in the forums, is so odd. And the same thing goes for PC players that have no experience or time spent in the sim on console. They're always rude to console players too. It's like, well, you know, it's a console, it's not going to be that way, you know, it's not going to be stable. And they give all this random crap. It's just like, the console players know what the experience was like before Sim Update 5 came out. And you come into the forums and have to write something, oh, PC Master Race, blah, blah, blah. It's because it's a console, the airliners aren't going to be able to handle the more sophisticated planes. Which, even though we know that to be untrue, because, like I was talking about, the AnyBuilds A350, a performance hog of an aircraft, was fantastic on my Xbox Series X, and now it isn't. It's terrible, all over the place. A PlayStation, I loved flying the A330 in Sim Update 4 and the early parts of Sim Update 5's beta. Sim Update 5 comes out, most of those airliners are just horrible at most airports you spawn on, especially handcrafted ones. So it's just this whole mentality of, oh, I don't have the issues, so obviously it's something you're doing. Instead of being like, oh, that sucks, hopefully the Sobos, you know, it's just, oh my goodness. I can't look at the forum anymore because it has been horrendous lately. I'm just so sick and tired of people trying to defend it, because don't get me wrong, I've been super positive about this sim. I have thousands of hours spent in it on all platforms. But it gets to a point where it's like, what are we doing? I've never played a game or sim where updates continually break things that weren't broken beforehand. It's frustrating. And I'm sick of it. Because at this point, Asobo's got to step back and be like, what are we doing here? Like, why do we keep rushing things out and making the experience regress on all platforms? So, anyways. No, I mean, the fact that they didn't think crossplay was going to be something they wanted is odd to me. I mean, Forza Horizon 6 is going to be crossplay and cross progression, and that's a Microsoft title as well. So it seems like it was a decision made early on that they didn't care about the crossplay stuff. And now that we're months into it, it sounds like they still don't really care much about supporting it. I don't know if that was because they wanted to make more money off of people that switched from Xbox and PC over to PlayStation, or what the case may be, but it seems like it was intentionally not wanting to be crossplay. Because people can't say like, oh, it's Sony, it's this. Forza Horizon 6 is full cross progression and crossplay day one when it releases on PlayStation later this year. So it's a weird choice. Done a heavy cargo mission today, and dispatcher mentioned I had skids fitted to an A330, then I taxied, an aircraft crashed following taxiway. Reputation down to B, I give up with career. Yep, Simon, the reputation system has sucked since day one. I mean, I've talked about that so many times. I mean, it's just, Whatever. You know, when do you expect PS5 players to get new third-party planes? We had some new ones yesterday, Cathal, but they're gonna just be random at this point. It'll be slow rolling, I would imagine. It'll probably be every few days. But we'll kind of see as the trend goes. Yeah, Robin, I mean, I've already flown more in 24 than I did in 2020. Because it just... Oh, shoot, we're here, by the way. Oh, my goodness, hang on. There's the runway. Hold up. And it's nice not having to deal with the absolutely horrendous ATC system that's in the default sim, because you can use beyond ATC and all that stuff, you know, those third-party things, since we're in free flight here. I'm not sure if these pilots really talk to ATC too much, though. If I'm gonna have to take a wild guess. And Finest, thank you for the $1.99. Very much appreciate that. Sorry it's taken me so long to get to you. Nice RC. This is the Corvallis we're flying, the Cessna Corvallis. At least it looks decent on the stream, that makes me happy. What can I get with my remaining 36 Simverse coins? I don't know, but you'll probably have to buy a couple extra packs in order to buy the next thing, because that whole system is stupid too on the PlayStation with the coins. Especially when PC and Xbox just gives you the correct amount for whatever you're trying to purchase instead of having to always get extra. I don't know, it's just... I don't know. I saw gifting as a thing now. On the marketplace. But I've got to be honest, I mean, this last week of the sim has just been really, really deflating. In regards to just being excited for things, you know, it's just... But anyways, what is exciting is this fantastic career program, which let's go ahead and check out now. There we go. We get a little flight debrief. My time was a little slow. But you can see we get a landing record, which gives us some bonus points as well. We did lose 10% on our slow time. I did bring the speed back a little bit. Well, there we go. We got 84 XP. Earned $1,100 on that mission. And now... we get to pick a card. Let's go for the right. Double payout on the next mission. Nice. But see, next crash has 0 penalty. Next mission board has 8 options. I've seen other ones where it's like, oh, you get to unlock another cargo option early and stuff like that. So that's, I like that feature too. But sweet, double payout on our next one. Very nice. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to back out because my PC is not happy at the moment. chill out a bit. Let's see here. Oh, we got contest. Oh, that's a new one. What is this about? I've not seen that yet. I don't want to... That doesn't really go in. I guess it's just a rival was using our airport or something. Well, crap. I don't want to do the same. I'm going to ban it. Hopefully that doesn't... Okay, well, let's just do it. Perfect. Because I didn't want to go to this, because that's where we started from. So, fly through high wind, low visibility, or precipitation for at least 60 seconds. I think they could probably increase that requirement. Maybe 10 minutes or so. I mean, I guess it just depends, because if you run through a little bit of rain... let's just do... I'm going to do a short flight again, of course. I do the long ones when we're not on... Let's just do a rough one. Yeah, we'll do that. Bonus fires when ambient wind, visibility, or precipitation cross the threshold for 60 seconds total during cruise. Works with any weather source, live or preset. Calm flights simply skip the bonus. Nice. So it'll be at cruise, but we'll set it up on the ground. Because what's great about this is, since it's free flight, you can just set it up to whatever you want it to be. You can set the time of day. If you want to just do a night flight anyways, you can do that. It isn't the in-sim career where, oh, you have to wait for a red star or red dot mission in order to get the live weather and time, all that type of nonsense. So, sweet. Let me go ahead and shrink this down a little bit. So again, if you want to fly along, we're on US East, I think. Yeah, East US. Starting from SKUA, Sierra Kilo Uniform Alpha. And going to Sierra Kilo Sierra Lima, SKSL. And some custom. Get the wind up to about 12 knots. I don't know how high it needs to be. We'll do 15 knots. Get some broken clouds going. Because in that way, if you're not interested in whatever the sim wants to give you in career mode, you can just make the mission however difficult you want it to be. And we'll just spawn on the runway here so we can just get started and get going. I was flying career in the Dahar plane and with settings in realistic. I must say the turbulence seemed anything but realistic. I believe it. I want the C-17 so bad. My dad used to fly them.
Ready for west departure at runway 25.
Well, hopefully you can get it soon. I mean, fire, they'd find a way. So disappointed in this update. I downloaded FIFA for the first time in 8 years. Yes, it's free on PSN. Nice, CJs. I know I mentioned this last time, but they need to sort out the helicopter needing to taxi thing. Why can't we just take off from the helipad? I don't know, Pilot Dan. I have no idea. I love when you have to taxi 3 nautical miles in a helicopter instead of just taking off from where you're at or a helipad. Amazing. ATC is a bit... I mean, ATC's hit or miss on everything. Sky Crane for me on PS5 is awful. 0 stability to hover. Nice. Glad that's broke again. And Azrael, hello, hello. The mods in their Discord server are the same way. I made an M scenery joke, and within a minute, one of the mods was questioning what the heck I was talking about. Like, they don't know... Oh my goodness, okay. I love how they don't know what that's all about. Right. And Wonderland, welcome to the stream. I can get S ratings on any flight mission, but I'm struggling to get above A on heavy. I think there's just something broken with it, because no matter what you do, there's... It's not doing the right score system. And yep, cops, I agree. And CJ's, hopefully you... Are you here? Is this CJ's? No, that's Mock to Slew. Hello, welcome. But if you want to join and you're on PC and Xbox, US East servers, flight conditions, all players, we're at Sierra Kilo Uniform Alpha, SKUA. Lost my engine in the F-16 and crashed and burned. Oh no, Venomous? I got it, but I didn't fly it yet. Very good evening. HOTAS 4 arrived today. It's not bad, but the PS5 controller is much easier to use. I agree, Pigtowns. There's a mole in your cartel. Excuse me? And how do you know this information, FMJ? Are you talking to the rivals over here? It's unbelievable. Oh, there's somebody else. We got Tony. Who's Tony? Oh, shoot. I already have my flaps set up. Perfect. And away we go. At least this one, we're not worried about a low altitude. I'm so sorry I left this on the screen the whole time. That's okay. We were just sitting and chatting anyways. We'll see if that's enough. I'm interested to see if my 18 knot wind is going to be enough for all that. Let me clear that. I don't know what this FS to EFB nonsense is. I don't know who made that, but I guess somebody I bought from added it, and I'm sick of seeing it. I need to uninstall all this crap anyways. But I've been seeing that on the PC and Xbox. I'm like, what is this crap? I don't want random things that developers add just randomly added. It's like, okay. Let's get to... Well, honestly, we'll kind of stay... I want to be below the clouds. I don't want to fly through them the whole time. That way we have nothing to look at. So let's just go for... Let's do 2,000. That was aggressive. Oh, you were just... I thought you were asking to join, CJ. That's why I was confused, but alright. And unfortunately, no, Dan, this stuff like this won't get to consoles just because of the limitations of what consoles allow. So this is going to be a PC-only thing, unfortunately. We were talking about it before, but I would love to see it make its way over to console at some point. It would be so cool. Very nice, D. Very nice. Does the box with the line close? I don't know what that means. What do you mean, FMJ? Police plane. I just wouldn't share my location. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I left this. I mean, we're not really seeing too much anyways. I keep forgetting to get rid of the menu there, but good. Oh, that's not actually in the sim. That's just OBS with the window on top. Ah. F-18s can keep up with my Corvallis anyways if they tried. We'd be gone so fast. You're on PS5? Nope. PC. Couldn't they do the same thing with the new track? I mean... you know, that could be a workaround for it, couldn't it? I didn't even think of that. Because all it would need to do is send that information over to it, which we know works now with tracking and all that type of stuff, location. Ooh. I just don't know if Asobo would approve it or not, because they don't want people to play other things other than the instant career, but... if the developer of this could get that approved, that would be awesome. Be able to do this on Xbox and still just send it to the PC. But I'm sure that's quite a complicated process. And then of course again, you have to get approved in order to be there. So just put your name as M Scenery and you'll probably get fast-tracked to be approved within seconds, so... no stream tomorrow. We might be back on PlayStation Friday. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. guess that stupid wake turbulence isn't doing anything on PC for some reason, but I'm okay with it. Oops. I still think it's funny how even in free flight, the EFB and the in-cockpit lines don't match up. I do like the terrain around here, though. The little rivers and creeks that kind of weave through. You know what I find weird with gaming on PC now is how everything needs to have fake frames. What happened to just making a game function without that? I'll never understand like DLSS, the AMD stuff. It's just so funny to me. Just don't get it. You know, I think that is just a random person flying a KC-46 Pegasus. They're 80 nautical miles away now. We were like 30 minutes into the stream. We're over an hour. Goodness. About 20% of the way through on this flight here. I'm just reading the form really quick. I don't even know what okay. I was just seeing if there was any official post or anything, but no. Still completely radio silent. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing a marketplace update video, of course. Getting back into just doing those Monday and Thursdays. I'll catch up with everything that released yesterday, and then if anything released today. And of course, whatever releases tomorrow. And then Friday will be... I don't know. Don't know just yet. I might pre-record the new firefighting thing that came out with the Australian update. But we'll see. You know, out of everything that I was expecting to see, it wasn't that. That was great. wind going on, right? 'Cause it feels like I'm not really getting pushed around too much. Oh, it's a headwind. Okay. That works. I might have set it too low. We might not get the bonus, but just interested to see. Oh, I haven't even mentioned this yet. I'm so glad everybody was excited to say yes on the poll regarding American and Euro Truck Sim. Maybe we'll do that. Take a break from the sim for a little bit. But yeah, at some point I'll just get that going. I'm going to restart everything, just start from scratch and kind of work our way through it, which will hopefully lead us into the console release of those two. And we'll see how that goes. Very much looking forward to it. But yeah, I mean, just interested in getting back into the truck sim stuff. It's been a long time since I played it, so. Half payment now, half payment on delivery. Very nice. Wasn't surprised with you mentioning parts of Sydney not being... I mean, yeah, it's weird to me that they would not update stuff that already existed. Because I went to Perth and stuff like that and noticed, oh, it looks exactly the same here. Of course, they added the more photogrammic stuff past the downtown area, but it still would have been nice to see some updated imagery there. So... but it is what it is. Honestly, my favorite part of the world updates were the airports. I mean, a lot of the photogrammic imagery that they brought in really didn't add too much. It was a lot of just, you know, suburbs, neighborhoods, stuff like that. I did enjoy the cliff thing, though, the 12... I forgot what it was called. But, you know, actually adding those pillars of rocks in there and everything. That was probably my favorite, like, scenery-based change for the world update. But the airport's absolutely the highlight of World Update 21. Tornadoes only happen in the very specific limited missions in career mode. They don't spawn in free flight. No idea about cross progression just yet. They haven't really talked too much about it. I don't think ATS or ETS are coming to console until well into 2027. Yep, Simon. Fully agree. Because I don't own an F-22, so it's just going to pick a random thing. I don't know why they don't have random F-18 models for fighter jets, but the model matching broke and probably always will be at this point. I mean, we've seen model matching show up in sim updates almost every single time, and it still doesn't get default planes right. So. How much XP are we making on this? Oh, look at that. It actually lets us know. Sweet. Let me pop up the window here. See where the yellow is? Now it says bonus secured. I like that it keeps you updated, letting you know you did it. I still think this could probably get boosted up instead of 60 seconds, maybe 5 minutes or something like that. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's easy to get the extra 20%. But we'll just keep that same weather going on. But cool, I'm glad it keeps you updated, letting you know what's actually going on and if you've completed the extra task or not. I mean, trailers are starting to turn into Battlefield trailers where, you know, the trailers are really awesome, you're all excited, and then, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why everything's regressing. Like, it's just, I'm hoping things turn around, but they need to turn around fast because they're going to start losing players if they keep doing what they've been doing. Oh my goodness gracious, what a jump scare that was. Excuse, are you delivering some specialty goods as well? I do hope American and Euro Truck Sim have Convoy, the multiplayer stuff. Because that would be fun, do some multiplayer trips with everybody. I think that'd be fun. Commander, on the PlayStation Marketplace? No, there's no liveries. If that's what we're talking about. If you're on Xbox or PC, then yes. But yeah, PlayStation does not have any livery packs at the moment. Because how many people can be in a Convoy server? I mean, obviously it'd probably be a little less with a console version. How many players can be in ATS Convoy? As of update 1.50, it can support up to 128 players? Holy crap, I didn't even realize that. Because you know how fun it would be to have everybody kind of doing shipping together, stuff like that? I'd love that. It'd probably be a complete mess, but I'd still very much have a blast. That would be cool. Commander, I mean, at this point, I don't know if livery packs will make it to PlayStation, because I'm not sure if Sony will approve them without those add-ons actually getting permission to use it, or how that works specifically. So it's going to have to be something that we wait and see. Nearly choked on my cup of tea then. Well, I mean, it would... Need to put a warning at the beginning of the stream. We got jump scares going on. Seeing double. Playing Flight Sim at least 4 hours a day before downgrade 5. Now not wasting my time on it until they sort. Yeah, I mean, I was attempting to do stuff with career mode, and I was just running into so many. Like, it ruined the experience. They need to get it fixed for sure. Good luck trying 128 players. What could possibly go wrong with 128 semi-trucks driving on the same road? I'm sure everything would go perfectly fine. Battlefield actually had 124 lobbies. Which to me, I enjoy. It's because it's funny seeing people like, oh, I like 2042. Oh, now you like it. But when it came out, it did. That's besides the point. Anyways, I liked the 124 player lobbies because of how big the maps were. So I was really surprised that people were like, oh, I don't like the big lobbies, get rid of them. So they get rid of them, and then we were stuck with 64 players on those gigantic maps, and then everybody's like, oh, this is boring, you spend all the time walking across, you know, it's... I liked the chaotic nature of 124 players on those maps. But whatever. I haven't even touched Battlefield 6 in forever. I think I'm just so bored of FPS games at this point, because they all just feel the same. You always get stuck on teams that don't play the objective. It's just like, what are we even here for? Like, I'll never understand that with FPS games. where it's team-based, objective-based modes, and you're dealing with people that are just playing it like team deathmatch. It's like, what's the point? That always just drives me nuts. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Because there's always like 2 or 3 people that are actually playing the objective while everybody... I mean, there's situations where, sure, if your team is battling it out and going team deathmatch while a group is going around the objectives and they're actually holding them back, great. But if you have a whole team of snipers that are sitting at your spawn doing absolutely crap all except getting a kill every 20 minutes, it's like, okay, this is great. But yeah, I don't know. FPS games just don't do it for me anymore, especially the multiplayer ones. Oh, you know, I'm sure it would go poorly wrong with GTA Online, but proximity chat would be kind of funny to have just in the world there, especially if it was up to like 124 players in the world. That'd be fun. I mean, I can't wait for it. I really am so excited for GTA 6. I know a lot of people are mad because it's taken forever, but at least with Rockstar, you know they're actually wanting to take their game to the next level as opposed to just throwing something out there just to make more money. But yeah, I just think proximity chat in GTA Online would be hilarious. Because could you just imagine the situations or scenarios that would be happening with that? Oh, man. People getting into a wreck and they're all just yelling at each other as you're driving by, you hear it all, and then it just kind of fades away. You know, all those types of things would be fantastic. I hope they do something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing it. I mean, they've learned a lot from the whole 5M thing, the roleplay stuff and all that, so I'm sure they'll incorporate quite a bit of it into just the vanilla experience. Yeah, Chrome. I've always looked at that. I never played it personally, but it looks pretty cool. Glad they're making it over to the PlayStation as well, PSVR 2. We're almost to our destination, folks. 56 nautical miles for our second mission, delivering some undisclosed goods. And FPV, hello, hello, welcome. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Wednesday, almost said Tuesday. And again, if you're just joining and you haven't seen it just yet, may as well kind of pop into FS Kingpin again, just to kind of give you a little rundown of everything. But yep, this is a PC career mode based all around building a criminal empire. I've been working my way through it, been spending the last few days in it, and been having an absolute blast with it. Currently level 4, making our way through the other levels. getting our cash up, and going from that. We're currently on a mission, which missions vary. Our first one that we did earlier in the stream required us to be at a certain altitude or below a certain altitude for the entire flight. This one we have rough conditions. There's night flight bonuses and everything like that. You're of course doing all of these flights in free flight. So you're not stuck in a abandoned wasteland world in career mode like in the in-sim career, which is fantastic. You can make the weather whatever you want it to be. You can go with live weather. No matter what mission you're doing, you're not stuck with whatever the career mode wants you to be in. Of course, we got our map, which you can see all the airports I've landed at so far in Colombia. You can start here. You can start in the UK, Italy, or Japan are your starting points so far. There'll be more, of course, added as they go through the beta. Got your hangar where you can see all the planes that you have going on. Cargo, so when you open, oh, I won't spoil it just yet. Cargo page. Showroom, where you can buy all the other planes that you're wanting. From single engine to light twin engine, turboprops, light jet, medium jet, and heavy airliner size, which we don't get to until we're at level 40. We have the tablet, which shows you the unlocks that you can get, safe houses you can buy and store cargo. Your logbook, so if you're interested in seeing all the flights that you've been doing, check your score that you got on that mission as well. They just added loans yesterday because they have been pumping out updates to this like nobody's business, and I love to see that. So you can get loans. This is something I'd never understood why that's not in the in-sim career either. Eventually we can do contracts against rivals, and then of course we have operations, which I'm sure will be paying out some more depending on what we're doing with that. Then we'll eventually unlock economy trading. We can build our own labs. We'll have rivals to deal with. And we'll of course be able to hire our own crew, which can pilot our aircraft and everything, and also do deliveries and stuff on the ground, possibly, I think. Just going off the trailer that I watched a few days ago, so I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And as I said, this is the first career mode that's made me really just excited to keep going with it. We've tried a lot of them out in the past. Most of those were just the basic, you know, cargo and all that type of stuff. But this one, I feel like has just a ton of unique features. Just the whole thing is a unique play on a flight sim career program anyways, being on the criminal side of things. And I feel like they're doing a great job with it. So again, the link is in the chat. I'll put it in the description at the end of the stream. That way you can check out the website. If you're on PC and you want to join the wait list, you can do so there as well. So but yeah, like I was saying, this is just the first time that I've really gotten into a third-party career program, because we've done other ones that are cool too, but it wasn't something I just wanted to kind of continue with at that point. Like, it's just, we'll see what happens with it as it goes down the road. But with this one, it's just like, man, I can't, like, I'm ready to, let me do another mission here. I want to get this unlocked, see what happens when we get our own labs, what the price points are, can we change the price points, all that type of stuff is really well thought out. And I'm excited to see the developers of this really put a lot of time and effort into keeping things rolling. Like, they're not waiting. They're like, okay, well, here's a build. We'll sit on this for a while. No, they're adding new functionality and everything. That's really, really cool. Because I don't know if the first email said how many people work on this. I don't know if it's just Ben, because he said, I've been building something I think you might enjoy. It's a criminal career add-on for Flight Sim 2024 called FS Kingpin. There's a 50 level criminal career, so of course, rank 50, where you pick your faction, the cartel, the mob, firm, or Yakuza, build up a crew, and push rivals off the map. So, I mean, it's just, I saw that, I was like, that's unique. It's not just another move some cargo here, move some passengers, and all that, so. Let's see. I came to Flight Sim from the Farm Sim community, and I'm really missing the way Farm Simulator just allows mods on the Game Hub with no issues. This would be a game changer to Flight Sim. I do like the mod hub on Farm. Man, I haven't played Farm Sim in a very long time. Need to schedule one integration. But yeah, see, so I always played Farm Sim on the Xbox, but I would imagine the mod hub is exactly the same on the PlayStation side of things. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it all just goes back to communication. I don't know why Asobo can't just come out and say what we can expect from the marketplace on PlayStation. Are we going to be seeing livery packs? Are we not going to be seeing them? Are we going to be seeing some airports soon? You know, all that type of, I don't know. It's just, you have to do way too much speculating as to what's going on in this sim. The other thing I find weird too is why can't developers put stuff out for free? Because the lowest a developer can go on the marketplace is $4.99. Just such a weird choice too. Like, you really can't have some freeware in the marketplace. Other than anything that they release for free specifically. That's different. Third-party developers don't get that. There's career mode supported? I don't think it's career mode supported. Unless it changed. I need to look now. But I'm pretty sure that was red. Unless I was looking at the boomerang. Alright, Simon. Thanks for sticking around so late in the evening. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next stream. Huh, I guess it changed because it was red on career yesterday in the store front. Very interesting. Make sure we're doing good, all good on our flight here. And we are only 25 nautical miles out from our destination, which hopefully we don't get deducted for taking too long to get here this time. We've been going a lot faster than we were the first mission there. Your videos have come in really handy learning the autopilot of the Vision Jet. I'm trying to work towards starting an airline where I use the Vision Jet. Very nice, Mad. Very nice. Glad the videos have been helpful. And good luck on your Vision Jet airliner company. On PC, you don't need a subscription to anything for multiplayer. But PlayStation, you need PS Plus? Yes. I think Xbox, you need Xbox Game Pass. I always forget. But yeah, on PC, you do not need that. I love how the right scroll doesn't... I mean, that's just... I brought that up in the beta, but... The only reply I got was somebody saying, well, it works for me. It's like, oh, that's great. Now it doesn't work for anybody, because PlayStation didn't have that issue. It was only on Xbox, and now it's there, too. Well, it doesn't do it on PC either, but obviously you have a mouse plugged in for that. Nice, yeah, I guess I was looking at the boomerang. Still won't fly it, though, because I'm just... I doubt it has autopilot. It'll take forever on that. But cool. Yeah, I guess I was just looking at the boomerang that was red. Never really checked the Focare. So thanks for the information on that. LV dog. Everybody has an F-22. And yes, you might be thinking, that's not an F-22, that's a Boeing. But I can assure you it is an F-22. But it's almost stalling out. Trying to keep up with my fast Cessna Corvallis. I have to be super honest, your community flight streams are way better than the Microsoft streams. You're more in tune with the community and talking points. I agree. I mean, at this point, I don't have any interest. Like, guys, I can't just go on there and ignore all the... yeah. It'll be a while till I do another one of those. But I'm glad you enjoy my community streams. That's all I care about. I'm glad you enjoy them. Because I know some of you were talking about the music and stuff like that. Thankfully, I don't have to hear it when I'm there. But yeah. It'll be a while until I do that again. If I do it again. Because the whole time I was doing the official community flight, I just kept thinking about the webcam. It's like, why? Why? Because you know me and webcams, I just think they're the most pointless thing for content. It's like, you just see me staring at my monitor. And that's it. You know, it's just, I'll never understand the point of it. Which is why I'm always going to keep my content 100% gameplay. No webcam, no rotating slew of stupid sponsorships and all that other garbage. It's just, like, I'm here to see a game. I mean, so much YouTube content is just ad reads and everything else. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad I got premium so I can just skip over that crap. This video is sponsored by a product I don't even use, but they paid me to say good things about it, and I love it. You should buy it too using discount code buy this piece of crap. You know, it's just, oh goodness gracious. So I can assure you, the way this content has been will always be the same. It's here to chat it up, have some fun, and be all about the gameplay. And not about me having a webcam or multiple webcams, one to show my multi-$1,000 motion rig and my 8-monitor setup with a 70 series NVIDIA GPU RGB PC sitting on the desk. I mean, it's so tacky. It's like, oh my goodness, nobody cares. Just show me the gameplay. Goodness gracious. Venomous, I'm not surprised. I suck at the fighter jets. Like, I'm not good with them. I fly them very rarely, and when I do, things just don't end very well, so. This stream is powered by Half Peanuts. Absolutely. I appreciate that, Dan, and that's how the content will always be. But yeah, FMJ, it's just... Needless to say, I probably won't be on that, if ever, again. And KO4, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the stream. Hey Cow, LV Dog, you see my name but I don't see yours. Well, you are 13 nautical miles away from us. But the other thing you need to make sure you're doing is set to all players in flight conditions, because if you're set to live, that's why you wouldn't see my name. Well, you know what also has thrust vectoring? The Beluga. I'm still so sad that that's just a ruined experience in career mode. I mean, I was looking so much forward to that, and yeah. The word on the street is correct, because that came out yesterday on the PlayStation Marketplace. And Whiskey, what are we smuggling? We're not doing any of that. This is all very, very legitimate business going on here. I think it's counterfeit cash, if I'm not it might be something else, but we'll see. And we have arrived at our destination. Get those speed brakes out. It's still funny that the Corvallis has those little blades that swing out of the wing. Yeah, exactly, Whiskey, exactly. Alright. So, let me get the window back open here. Oh, we were still slow again, huh? Dang. I mean, we did have the headwind, so that did make us go a lot slower. There's the F-22. Make sure we're setting the park brakes. So again, after every mission, it lets you know what you did, how your landing was. I don't think fuel is anything just yet. It's always been 0%, but I'm sure it'll eventually be able to tie into the system and do that. But either way, still made 84 XP. Oh, what card do I want? What card? Left. Ooh, a little extra cash bonus, don't mind me. If we pick middle, next board includes airports from further regions. Aw, crap. That would have been a good one, and then an XP boost for the next mission. Very cool. Now we're up to 6 missions completed, 0 crashes, 755 nautical miles of distance traveled. Man, a lot of my stuff is contested now. What the heck's going on here? Should we do one short flight? Let's do another one. We'll do a short flight from SKSL, which is where we're at, and SKPZ. So, what we're going to do is we don't have to leave the menu. So, let me get situated here. We'll do a short flight to wrap up this stream here. I like that card system though, where you can get some extra money, some extra XP, other little bonuses like airports that are further away, which is the first time I saw that card. So there's quite a few of those bonuses there. Alright, so let's get this set up here. I know it's still on the screen. It's all good. I'm going to move it out of the way just for a little bit here as we set up our mission. So yep, instead of getting out of it or anything like that, you're just like, you know what, I'm in the mood for another flight. You can just do it right from where you landed, which is awesome. So, we were going to do this one, 76 nautical miles. Just a small payout, but at least that'll get us to, I think, level 5. No. Not yet. We'll be close, but that's okay. So, SKPZ. Sierra Kilo Papa Zulu. Papa and Zulu. SKPZ? SKPZ? Perfect. Enter. Activate. So we got our flight plan in here. You know, it must be tied to the fuel already because I didn't lose any. Interesting. So I'm sure that'll change with how fast they update everything here. So we'll accept this mission, and there we go. We're ready to go. That's it. That's all we have to do. I'll close out. And just like that, instead of going through menus and everything else, we could refuel if we wanted to, of course. And right into the next mission. I love that. A lot of right rudder there. Because we were taking off with the wind. Can I change? I mean, it's not weather dependent. I want to see if it does anything different or if it breaks the mission. Just want to go back to live weather. Nope, all good. It's just nice being able to modify it to whatever I want. It's like, you know what? I want to do a live flight with live weather. Or if I want to do a night flight, you can change that. And, you know, just having that freedom to do the mission the way you want to do it. If there's no parameters, you know, like the bad weather or anything like that. It's awesome. And that's what keeps me coming back to this. Which is really cool, because I really wasn't having that from other ones. I mean, sure, we had some cool ones. We'll see where they go, but this is the first one where it's just, you're excited to keep moving on. Like, what is it going to be like when we have our own lab and crew and stuff like that? So if people end up liking this, we can always do these periodically. Autopilot through. All done if it'll update or not, but I think we might be hand flying this one. Oh, I bet that looks really cool, Mark. Appreciate those of you who have stopped by on this one. What was that? Was that a wind turbine? What did I just see right here? I know I saw something. Hang on, I'm watching that. Oh, no. I guess it was lightning, maybe? Either that or it was the Mercedes logo, who knows? It's just broken. Well, alright. We'll hand fly it then, and this is a shorter flight. Trim this out just a tad. And off to our third and final destination of the stream. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed, you know, checking this out. I thought it was unique enough to kind of showcase and have some fun with. Give the opportunity for some folks to fly along as well on the PC and Xbox side of things. I see LV again. Hopefully set to all players and seeing us now. I mean, I guess now it doesn't matter, now we're live, but still. Hopefully you're able to see the names to your left. It's just nice being in free flight, not dealing with a terrible reputation system, not dealing with the crap ATC. It's just really nice, because then it's exciting to progress, because it's not like, okay, what's going to happen this time? Am I going to get it dinged for having my gears down even though they're not down? Is the ATC not going to work when I'm trying to taxi? All this type of nonsense that's just getting so old dealing with after all these months. I mean, my goodness. It's so nice not dealing with that. Or the whole, oh, you got an S rank in this mission, congratulations, your reputation goes down. Oh, okay. I mean, just stuff like that is crazy to me how that has not improved once. And all day, unfortunately, no. Stuff like this is going to be PC only for the foreseeable future. Would love to see this on console, because I wouldn't even touch the in-sim career mode anymore if it was on console. I mean, I'm already at the point where I'm taking a break from the in-sim career. I mean, there's just nothing to work towards whatsoever. But yeah, I'm hoping one day stuff like this can come over to console. That would be so awesome. And like we were talking about, like similar with how Volanta does the tracking now, if the developers can somehow make it work and get into the marketplace to where you just have a tracker open and it can send your console data over to the PC where the program is, would be incredible. Okay, Steve, so you did see us though? I mean, I'm glad you were able to be around a little bit though. Enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, Pilot Dan, thanks for stopping on by. Enjoy the rest. About 53 nautical miles away from our final destination today. Delivering prescriptions. We work for Walgreens, it's fine. And again, really glad everybody's enjoyed the World Update video. I love doing the before and afters. They're just such a blast to make for me. And yeah, just glad everybody enjoys watching them. It takes a while to edit and get all the clips together, but it's well worth it. Some organic herbs. Not right now, CJs, but that'll probably be the next flight. Beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Showing off in the F-22 down there? I mean, come on now. This is outrageous. That looked fantastic. Even with a PC-24, I was like, man, look at that. Very nice. Oregano and thyme? Yeah. Absolutely. I'm sure some of you might know Jeff Favignano if you're into flight sim and everything like that, but one time in OCRP, I was trying to set up some deals, but I was just trying to make money by selling candy, but making it seem like I'm not selling candy, I'm selling you know what. And ran into his Stoner Steve character with it. It was just so fun. I always kind of go back to it every so often. I'm sitting there, I'm just trying to make some money for my kid as he's driving off. It's just so funny to me. Good times. Just was thinking about that because of, you know, our oregano and everything. Because I was in there, I was like, yeah, I got the Tootsie Rolls, I got these, like, what is that? You know, just that crap was just hilarious. Alright, almost 40 nautical miles out. Now I need to get the F-22 just to see people flying around in the F-22. Oh. Oh. Never mind. I didn't reset my EFB in here. So I was like, where am I? What's happening here? That's correct, whatever. EFB doesn't want to work. That's fine. I made money selling cookies I was supposed to be giving away for charity when I was a kid. No one told me. Oh, they were some high quality cookies, so I wouldn't be giving them away for free either, so, you know. I really hope there's GTA RP on the console. I'm already planning my character. Probably a broad-loving conspiracy theorist. Goodness. I'd be highly surprised if that's not incorporated into the console version as well. Just having legitimate RP servers in just the overall GTA 6 environment. That would be awesome. Oh, I'm sure, Venomous, I'm sure. window back open so you can see. Shows us on the map. We're over halfway to our destination, which we'll get about, I think it said $700. Not too bad. Bring us almost to 26,000. And Mr. Shuttle. I agree. I love the Corvallis. It's a great plane. Wash this thing. The wing's full of... I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's just a bunch of random dots on the wing. I guess that's supposed to be bugs, but... Every time I look, there's some maneuver going on. Really nice. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Saw it in the stream. I was like, oh, I left the window open. Are you icing? No. No, that's just some weird dirt texture, I guess. But no, we got an outside air temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. It's nice of the F-22s, though, to help out, you know, keeping us safe up here. Very kind. I'm gonna start lowering our altitude just a little bit here. Split second. That was a great racing game. I like that game. It is venomous, yeah. F-22 is super fun to fly if you leave the air brakes and stay slower speed. You can huck it around however you want. Nice. I mean, it looks fun even though I'm not even seeing the F-22. It just looks like a fun time. Hello? Oh, there you are. You're way up there. I looked everywhere but up. Does anybody actually use these? Because I never use the sunshade, because most of the time they're always acting really weird, so if the cursor's in the way, it gets rid of it anyway. It's just, I don't know. I never use the things. Looks like this is actually in a pretty decent sized town. Nice. Do I like flying the Vision Jet? I mean, I haven't flown it in a while, but it's a great one. Can't go wrong with it. I love your content. I hope we get more stuff in the marketplace tomorrow for PS5. Well, Timmy, I appreciate it. Glad you enjoy the content. And we shall see. We shall definitely see. The SR-71 came in yesterday. But yep, definitely interested in seeing that. Still waiting for my C-160 to show up. Because once that shows up in the marketplace, probably be the only thing I fly. I love that plane. Out. Perfect. We already have a visual of the town. Runway must be going left to right from our perspective here. Bring that power on back. Yep, so it is left to right, perfect. Still hasn't loaded in. But I'm assuming it's right here. Oh, that was sweet. Look at that. What a camera turn. That was really cool. It's having a tough time loading in this area for some reason. But at least our runway is somewhat loaded. And Connie, hello, and don't be sorry, it's all good. But yeah, PC-24 is my go-to pretty much all the time. It's the most consistent aircraft, especially for jet variations, because I use the PC-24 for medevac, the cargo, and VIP. We have arrived at our third and final destination of our little look at FS Kingpin. Oh, where did everybody go? Oh, there they are. Alright, I'm just going to shut this thing down. Open this on up. Hey, there we go. We got our plus 10% now for time. Very good. Got the butter landing, so plus 25%. Bringing us to 61 XP. Next mission is going to bring us to level 5. Let's go for the middle this time. Oh, what is unlock contraband above your level? Oh man, I keep missing out on that. Well, we got a little extra cash bonus though. Very cool. So we got high terrain. Ooh. See what the furthest flight is currently. Looks like 368 nautical miles. I'll probably be doing that after the stream wraps up. But alright everybody, there we go. Hopefully you guys ended up enjoying this stream over on the PC side of the sim, checking out this excellent career program that I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time into as we have an upside down plane. But yeah, thanks to those that flew along with me on the PC and Xbox, depending on where you were, whatever, doesn't matter. Happy to have you fly along, and hopefully you enjoyed checking this out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys